Boy, Indy, do we have a treat for everyone on this Halloween? Or maybe it's maybe it's a Woo! Hello and welcome everyone to the Wildcat Sanctuary. My internet works today, Miss Indy. I hope the internet works. Who notices something different with the scenery here at the Wildcat Sanctuary? Is there something different, Indy? Is there something that you have never ever experienced before in your young tiger life? Maybe seeing a couple people notice how much more white the setting looks here on Sanctuary. Hello. It snowed last night, and it didn't just snow. It snowed. We got about 4 inches or so here at the sanctuary. And cats like Indy, well, Indy in specific, Wildcat Sanctuary, and her first time experiencing snow. Because we know Indy is just a young tiger cub. She's going to be living her entire rescued life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. She'll have lots more winters to enjoy, but here is her first. Yeah, what do you think of the snow? It was grass earlier, but now she says, I kind of like this stuff. Oh, yeah, you're quick as lightning. Hello, everyone. Happy. We do have a wind. And I know service has been a little touch and go, but I'm going to stick it out, Miss Indy. I'm hoping that it will start behaving a little bit more. I can get into some of the comments. Admittedly, I think a lot of are sharing in some of the snow astonishment that I'm seeing closer. What if I try getting a little closer to the building, and that might give us some better internet connection. We'll try that at least. But if I could get a word in among this darn internet here. Happy to be tuning in live with Tigress Indy here. It is her first snow. This is our first, cats like Indy are going to be having an absolute blast today. And it also just goes to show why the Wildcat Sanctuary puts an emphasis on preparedness. Heated water bucket, or rather extension cord going to a heated water bucket. You've been hearing me talk about winter preparedness on live posts. You've been hearing Tammy talk about winter preparedness wrap-ups. And that's why we do it. Winter can come. We kind of hit a threshold here in Minnesota of where wow, quite the pounce, Miss Indy. Quite the pounce. Oh, and here's Miss Tigress Nova. She says, I think I know about this snow business. It's not too bad. I know about this snow business. And I've been too busy talking snow and kind of dealing with the internet here. But happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween, and hope it's a spooky and fun and just special day for you. Whether you're handing out candy, whether you're chuffing like Nova, no. Hoping everybody's going to have a fun Halloween here. Hey, Miss Indy. Pat Hamilton saying hi to Nova. Tanya saying hi to Miss Nova. Love people. Your eyes aren't deceiving you, Kathy or Daria. Snow has arrived here. Patricia A. saying, screen frozen, says Patricia A. Yep, we're getting kind of beat up winter-wise, or internet-wise here. So, sorry if it keeps on dropping. We'll stick around for as long as we possibly can, because I want to get a little bit of Indy time as she experiences the snow for the first. Miss Nova. I don't want to cut it short, everyone, but I really cannot go about 5 seconds without it dropping connection. So we might have to wind things down. But typically, as I say that, it's almost like the internet. Wow! Holy buckets! Someone has the zoomies. That is right about that, Lois. And you are also right about that, Emily. Snow zoomies. I always love seeing just how many paw prints are, the snow is just so good at giving you evidence. And, I think that there's some cats, like we can use Anastasia, for example. Anastasia, the cougar, we know Anastasia to be one of our more unsocialized cats, and understandably so. She's a wild-born cougar with a rather traumatic past. But when it snows, well, she doesn't get to hide just how much she loves life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Anastasia is very well known for taking advantage of her habitat when people aren't around. So when I usually come the next day, I always get a little chuckle out of myself of looking at a cat like Anastasia's habitat, of where you'd think all the snow would be untouched. But no, it has paw prints tracking through it. There are roll marks in the snow, kind of big cat cougar angels, if you will. The snow is, just for it being fun for many of the big cats, them kind of racing through something, it blowing around a side of them. But it also is a great indication for someone like me, where I get to know that Anastasia is doing what she likes to do even during the winter months. Looks like I have a little more stable connection here. I'm going to just welcome everyone and thank everyone who's been watching. It is Tuesday here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. It is Halloween, and we here, well, I'm not sure if it's a trick, I'm not sure if it's a treat, but today coming in to the sanctuary, it was snow covered. We got about 4 or so inches of snow. I think you're getting a good illustration of it on that platform to the side of Miss Indy there. But you guys know the Wildcat Sanctuary, that's nothing we aren't prepared to handle. We already had many of the heated water buckets out. We've already taken down all the shade cloths. We've done many of our moves to prepare for winter, cat moves, that is. Are you tasting some of that snow, Miss Indy? She says, it's not too bad. I feel like that's kind of a rite of passage for every young individual, be it tiger, cub, or human. You got to try the snow. And I even think, even as an adult, Indy, I have moments of me trying the snow. If I can get that everything zoomed out here. Holy buckets! There's another reminder of winter. Judson's cold fingers. But definitely a rite of passage, Miss Indy. Everybody, for their first snow, well, you gotta try to eat it. Nancy Hodel liking the tasting of the snow. And Indy, rest assured, there will be more of this white stuff where it came from. And just going back to that preparedness, I know that many of you are maybe tuning in to the Wildcat Sanctuary from somewhere warm where the climate doesn't get snowy like this. And obviously, operating a sanctuary like this, we can't be strangers to this environment, and we can't act like Minnesota doesn't have winters, which is why we're prepared for things like this. Not only in the form of things like I was explaining, the extension cords, heated water buckets, but look at where we did our live post yesterday. We were in the inside building of Wild Woodlands, and that's where all of our rescues have an opportunity to spend time inside if they want to. Well, I'm over here. The golf cart's empty, goofball. And so they have that option. And again, just kind of one of many things that we make a point of being proactive about, because obviously having a sanctuary in northern Minnesota comes with a certain responsibility to our rescues, and ensuring their safety and comfortability during those winter months is paramount. And it's something that we do best. Yeah, we excel at that stuff. Pretty lady? And it's thanks to all the people out there supporting us who know how to keep us kicking butt for the cats. Oh, you're getting so tall, Miss Indy. You're getting quite tall. Hey, Kelly House, thank you for those 100 stars donating to Miss Indy here. Patricia Glenn just joining, wishing us a happy Halloween, saying how much fun it looks like Indy's having in the snow here. And this would be Tigress Indy's first ever snow. I'm originally from Florida, Indy, and so I remember moving up here as a kid, and I was in Miss Busman's class at Concord Elementary. I remember looking out the window and seeing snow, and, well, I was in astonishment. Miss Nova, and now I've come to love the snow, truthfully. Don't tell any of the caretakers that. And this would be Indy's neighbor in crime and fellow rescue tiger cub, Miss Nova. And I think she's a little preoccupied with what her neighbor, Lilager Alyssa, is doing. I'm kind of scanning to see if I don't know if I see her. I'm kind of getting beat up on service over there, Miss Nova, so I'm going to hang out over here as we kind of round things out. Of course, I'm getting melty snow on my phone here. But hey, everyone, it's Halloween, and I hope everyone has some fun plans tonight. Whether you're handing out candy, whether you're getting dressed up, taking your nieces, nephews, kids trick-or-treating, or maybe getting dressed up, going out to a party, doing your thing. Who knows? But I'm hoping everybody has a fun Halloween. I think it's always good to have a kind of a community and easy holiday like Halloween. And I know that I've already had my fill of fun-sized little pieces of candy that have been showing up around here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, with surely more to come today. And I'm not complaining about it, Miss Indy. Eileen's enjoying watching Miss Indy have fun in the snow here. I'm having just as much fun as you, Eileen. Especially happy that we got a little longer. As a matter of fact, I think we are going to wrap up this live post. I know that the interns have been... Uh-oh, here comes all right, everyone. This Halloween. I think that in its own right, it was kind of a Halloween themed post, even though there wasn't any pumpkins, because we got tricked and we got treated at Sanctuary, and that will have to be our little Halloween trick or treat. That's however you want to slice it, Miss Indy. I think it's kind of a special treat getting an early snowstorm like this. But hey, it is Tuesday, everyone. We still got a long week ahead of us of spending time with the cats that you do so much to support. Looking forward to sharing Indy's experiences in this fresh snow, as well as the many other rescues who are enjoying this fabled white stuff. But for now, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you back here at the Wildcat Sanctuary soon.